Hey ho, I greet you again from the potentially 70s, potentially cringy yellow lair of my bedroom. It's a Wednesday evening. I'm quite pooped. It was the usual stuff, the usual routine, but a 9:30 volleyball game threw me off a bit, even though I was cracking fun. Another interesting thing that happened, I had like the longest blood nose of my life while nannying, except it was while I was preparing their dinner and doing housework, so it was just me home alone. It lasted for about half an hour, and it was like a thick, heavy waterfall. If you're squeamish, jump to this timestamp or something. But I don't know if many of you are familiar with the cycle of blood noses, but at the end there's usually like a clot or something, whatever it is, and this one was like disturbingly large. It was like a big blood worm. I might have the tissue when I see it coming, and then I move the tissue like this way to like glide it along, and it's about 8 centimeters and a centimeter thick. And it's just me home alone, and I still got all like the jobs I need to do. I still got all of them done, and I still cooked them dinner, and it finished miraculously in time for me to go pick up the kids. So bizarre. I also had a really bad blood nose like in the London Underground. That was a close, why is this happening in this setting kind of situation, but yeah, it wasn't as bad, didn't last for like 30 minutes. What else? Oh, I also had some fabulous Matilda-like birthday cake, like double chocolate, also with some slithered almonds on top because it was for my mum. Been having a lot of that. Vegan cake, vegan like the vinegar cake, simple recipe. If you just Google that, it's so simple and the moistest, like what you want chocolate cake to be. So had that. Also scoffed like half a bag of popcorn not accidentally, I was just really hungry. Also had heard like popcorn and braces isn't a good mix, so maybe I was trying to overcompensate, because in like 2 weeks they'll be on for like 2 years. And then I was also just quite hungry, because I thought dinner would be ready when I got home, but the roast veggies were like half an hour off. Gripping stuff yet again. As you can see, I'm a bit down energy level wise, so I'll leave it there, and I'll drop in when I'm more awake. I was just thinking, what the heck do I make for lunch? I'm having one of those moments where it doesn't matter that I cook a bit. Nothing's really triggering an idea when I look at it in the fridge. But hey, a can of chickpeas did, and I'm gonna make a chickpea tuna sandwich. So that'll solve the deal, because we do have some nice bread, which I'll toast. So if you didn't catch the Shrek reference, where's the spot that you can see it? There, look, it's got little Shrek ears. What the heck? It wasn't even in the kiddies fruit and veg section too. My day's been quite good so far. What is it? It's Thursday. I've got all my uni stuff done, which is great. Just feeling a bit pooped, regardless. You know when one week sort of blends into the next, and even though I did have a really good weekend where I got lots of blog stuff done, which is a good way of, you know, separating the 2 weeks by doing something completely different, it just, I don't know, Monday felt like the previous week and it all bled into one. But after I finished proofreading and uni assignment doing this morning,
took Harvey for a walk. It's actually like top quality weather. Let me set the scene. So there's zero wind, which is great because we've been having a lot of wind lately. It's about 24, 25 degrees. The sun's not too intense, or at least it wasn't when I went out. And the air was sort of warm. And there was a gentle sea breeze smell, but not too pongy. Because you can get like a pongy seaweed smell from here, where I am. Mysterious location in Melbourne. Yeah. Then I did a little outing of getting some ingredients for dinner tonight. My friend's coming over after her day at uni. Thought we'd do burritos, because they're my fave. And oh, and they had raspberries on special. They're like the cheapest they ever are all year round at supermarkets, like $3 a punnet. It's crazy. So I might not have eaten the whole punnet. Yeah, I'm renowned in this family. If you buy raspberries, they're just like, they're like royalty in the fruit world in my eyes. And you very rarely get them, so I just shamelessly plow right through the punnet. Because the rest of my family sort of non-fussed about them, so at least they're being eaten by someone who mega appreciates them, you know? Some of you asked on the previous vlog what was the question? What I'm studying, and it's no secret. I just didn't say it because I've said it a couple of times before, but you people are here all the time, yay! So, and I don't watch all the vids of my favourite YouTubers, so not saying I'm a favourite. That was really narcissistic. Moving on. And what I'm studying is a Bachelor of Arts. It's 3 years, I'm in my second year. At the minute, the plan is to major in Sociology and Film and Screen Studies, so it's a double major. I like them both equally at the minute, and yeah, Film and Screen Studies, you might be like, ooh, film, art school, but it's the it's the theory behind film, television, screen, all that. Not that you couldn't put that towards more practical stuff. Anyway, that's what I'm studying. Moving on with the day. Hey honey bunches, so tonight my friend's coming round and I've made a burrito feast. If any of you live in Australia and have been to Zambrero, for me they've set a new bar of burrito fabulousness. And while I'm not going to reach that tonight, partly because their wraps and their rice, like, they're simple elements, but dang, but I get them right. Yeah, ours aren't going to be as up there. But anyway, I've got wraps, I've got like seasoned cooked in stock type tomatoey oniony rice, pinto black bean mush with cumin and other spices, a salsa with corn, tomato, coriander, lime juice, tomatoes, probably already said that, etc. I have a guacamole with lemon juice, salt and pepper and red cabbage mixed through, that adds a nice crunch, vegan cheese, oh yeah, crunchy roast potatoes, which tastes incredible in burritos. You should definitely try. So I'm thoroughly going to enjoy that, and I hope she arrives sometime soon. Shall be fab. A weekly vlog, you might as well say the time. I know, what am I gonna do?
It's a quiet, starry place. Times were swallowed up in space, and we're a million miles away.
It's such a nice day. random what I'm wearing today, but super speedily because sometimes these can be boring and go really slow. All thrifted apart from the sea animal socks, which are from Gorman, and the tops from Target. This is Target too, both like secondhand Target, and these are like canvas little random, probably miscellaneous random takeoff China brand shoes. Yay! But I'm a fan of this outfit because it sort of allows me to still be a child. I think it's a good nannying outfit. Makes me look like a nanny, but still makes me look like a semi, perhaps over the teenage, just a little bit of an adult. I think I'm reading too much into it. This is really not cool. I know this is boring as heck, this little rant that I'm about to have, but for goodness sake, this Mac OS High Sierra, it's so much more fuss than it's been worth. I've like tried to download it like 4 times already. My laptop just wouldn't turn on normally after the first time, so I haven't been able to like access stuff. That's put a whole like spanner in the works of my day, and like I need to access stuff that's only on there, which is my rookie mistake of not backing up absolutely everything. But still, and it takes like 2 hours 16 minutes. It's been cutting out like towards the end like every single time, and I was like semi freaking out that because it went into recovery mode or whatever, like when I tried to turn it on, I had like a flashing folder with a question mark on it, which is not a fun symbol to be greeted with. They could have like made the design a little less doom and gloom for that recovery thing, but what's my point? It's frustrating, and yeah, I'm pretty like 90% sure that everything will still be there once it finishes downloading and all will be recovered. But it's just not fun when you don't know what's on the other side of that 2 hours. Hurry up! So I just got home from getting 1 extra ingredient for filming a video about lunchbox type things tomorrow, and it was also to try and distract myself from the annoying Mac OS High Sierra update, which is a privileged problem to have, I acknowledge. However, it's stuck again. What are you doing? I was gone like 50 minutes, and it's changed like 7 minutes. And it was stuck on 1 hour 11 last time. Now it's stuck on 1 hour 13. Anyway, I'll show you the 2 things I've got to try and distract myself yet again. Maybe I'll just wait till tomorrow and hope that it magically works out while I'm asleep. Anyway, let me show you the 2 things I got. Number 1 is just a really soft, thick, high neck, long sleeve shirt. Obviously we're in autumn now, still feels like summer. It's like 29 degrees today. But this will be really nice. I really like things with high necks. I'm really fussy. It's probably a weird thing I should just be more flexible with, but even if it's like a little, like a centimetre, not as high as this, then I'd be like, no, not for me, not my style. It was this old lady cozy cardigan. It's mostly acrylic with a bit of wool, and my position on the whole being vegan, buying a wool thing secondhand, is that I think Madeline Olivia in one of her videos articulated it really well, and I was like, yep, that's how I agree. Hadn't put it into words before, but that's definitely it. Being that it's much more like energy intensive to buy something new that's acrylic than it is to buy something wool secondhand. Does that make sense? So yeah, I do find things that I like that have wool in them at op shops and charity shops, thrift stores, whatever you want to call them, and I do get them because it's hard enough finding something you like and it's really not doing any damage apart from benefiting a charity. So yes, I was very indecisive, but I got it in the end. I was indecisive because the length is something I don't necessarily go for. Usually I'm like a cropped person, but I think it could actually work, you know, it worked really nicely over this. But yeah, also funny thing, look at the label. What's going on? It says Harry Potter Australia, if this camera doesn't autofocus. Very bizarre. It's probably an old lady's brand that's been around like for 40 years or something. literally like a second or like a minute before closing, they had my laptop out the back and the girl comes back and says, it just worked, and I was about to wipe it. What are the chances? Yes! So I'm gonna go plan my tomorrow and have a bubble bath. I think I'm gonna end vlogs on Saturdays in future so I can edit them on Sundays and you only see them a week behind, as opposed to like a couple of weeks that could just end up getting out of control. So Sunday to Saturday it is, and if not much happened in a week or I'm sort of out of action for a couple of days for whatever reason, I'll just like turn it into 2-week vlogs or something like that. So hopefully that's all dandy with you. Thanks for watching again. My words are starting to slur together, so I think I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much for watching, and tell me what you got up to this week and what were the highlights, and if you have any podcast recommendations, do please give them to me, because there are still so many pockets when I would like to reach a podcast, when I'm like dog walking or things, and I run out quite quickly of the ones I listen to anyway. So please give me your recommendations of any and all things, and yeah, I'll definitely get to them and try them out. So thanks for watching again, and see you in the next one. Bye.